Hey guys, this is Genesis, the original support, and today's stream is, you might have guessed it from my previous 3 vids, it's Zed.
Technique is forbidden.
I've actually been watching a lot of Zed play. In anticipation of actually making this stream. And unfortunately, last night I also got beaten up by a Zed. Was having a monster game as Tristana, and late game, well, late game Zed. Oof.
Brave the shadows, find the truth.
I missed. Okay, so I've missed, I think, 2 CS in the first couple of waves.
Cleanses weakness.
Alright, so why Zed?
The shadows.
Why not Zed? So
Brave the shadows, find the truth.
Couple of things about Zed here as I do some of my CSing. It is very, very true. Bugger. That Zed is difficult. And even the professional players that, you know, are otherwise very, very good on other champions will tell anyone who asks, yeah, Zed is hard.
The truth lies in darkness.
The pros make it look easy because they've spent a lot of time practicing with Zed. I'm actually lagging here a bit, which is unfortunate.
Wasted. Tradition is the quick.
I'm a little late with my razor. Shuriken.
Fool's master.
Zed can get blown up pretty easily. If the team opposing him, or just your team, has a lot of crowd control, and can successfully chain together the crowd control to remove Zed from the map at the start of any team fight. Okay, so that's kind of one of the cons about Zed, from what I've been able to see. I want to actually slow down my CS in here just a little bit. Some of the pros about Zed, he's got very few true counters. So
Technique is forbidden.
makes him a very tremendous pick. If you've got him as the last pick in, say, ranked draft,
Do not fear.
and you can pick Zed for your mid laner. You'll end up having a very powerful mid lane champion to work with, and who will fit into a lot of different team compositions. Most of the time, the team comps that I see Zed fit into the best are pick and split push team comps. Zed excels at picking off and assassinating squishy targets in the mid and late game. And he also does a very, very good job of doing a split push strategy, although the way the turrets work now in Season 5, split pushing is no longer, I guess it's no longer a team strategy that is kind of like bread and butter for some teams.
Without a sound.
So what I've done here is I'm working on maxing my Q first for poke. You could put an extra point into your E, which is your Shadow Slash, to help with wave clearing a little bit more. But putting points into Q before level 6 will allow you to have some extra harass and poke in lane.
Brave the shadow, find the truth. No technique is forbidden.
So at this point, I probably would have gone back by now.
The shadow is within.
Also, one thing that you want to do is continue to move around so that your energy can recharge. Okay, so my lane is kind of reset here, and that right there is kind of ridiculous. I haven't even hit the 10-minute mark, and I'm almost at 80 creeps. I'll go ahead and get the last one. So yeah, at this point I probably would have gone back by now. Alright, so let's open up the shop and take a look at some of the necessary items. Brutalizer, certainly. Bilgewater Cutlass, maybe not quite yet. So what I'll do is I'll get Longsword as well as the Vamp Scepter to get started on the Bilgewater Cutlass.
I have done cannot be undone.
So one of the things that I'm going to do here, so I'm going to clear this Raptor camp. Had I wanted to keep CSing a little bit longer, or just maybe to make a split push strategy a little more profitable, I probably would have gone for what is it, Avarice Blade first, and then I probably would have picked up a Brutalizer.
Cut the last breath from them. Balance is
Now at this point I've got
rootless.
about 154 damage. Something I should make note of here is Zed's passive, which is if the target is below 50 health,
Your team has
okay,
destroyed
he
a
deals an
turret.
additional 8% of their max health as magic damage. Okay, Zed can melt tanks with that kind of thing if they have not built magic resist. Now it can't happen more than once every 10 seconds. But yeah, that's a nasty passive to move around. So if you're playing against Zed, make sure that you keep your backline relatively protected. Maybe an hourglass for the mages, Quicksilver Sash to erase the death mark. And as soon as Zed dives into the backline, focus him, kill him. If you're playing as Zed, try to lay down some damage with your Q, and also by sending out your Shadow and using your EQ combos to lay down some extra damage, and then waiting for the rest of your team to dish out before you use your death mark. So Zed is a very useful champion to know. He does take a lot of practice. I think I've been running through about
Weapons wasted.
one practice session a day now for the past week. I'm still not entirely proficient with him. I've watched videos. I've played Zed in bot games, and yeah, he does take some time to get used to. Like and subscribe, and leave comments, requests, and suggestions. This is Genesis, the original support. Best of luck in your next game. Have a great day.